Hey guys, here's our live video for tonight. I think I have another mechanic lined up. God, I hope so. Ex-Marines, I'm hoping enough. They usually have the balls to get shit done. So, hopefully this is going to be great. It's going to work out. Looking exhausted again after working on trying to figure out why the fuck the 8KC lights are not functioning correctly. Tore part of that apart. Found out it was a filthy fucking rusted and corroded pigsty. And not installed correctly. There's more. And not enough relays for 8 huge KC lights. And not enough amperage and power, which is what I thought. Not even close. I don't know what the fuck these people were thinking to put them in. I can't even believe that they're not blown. I'm glad they're not, because they're harder than hell to get bulbs for great big old KC lights. And they're really nice. They're worth having because you can't really get them anymore. And the new kids don't like them. Well, fuck the new kids. They don't know what they've missed. They're like rabbit ears, and I like them. I've always liked the little rabbit ears. And they're funner than hell when you go camping. You throw a great big blanket up over that sumbitch. Guess what? They look like eyeballs in the dark. You can't replace that. It's some awesome stuff. So she's out here hunting at one of her favorite hunting places. And I think she kind of likes Texas and a few ways. She learned how to chase cats at 15 years old with cancer. Yeah. Oh, the cancer's not doing good. Yep. And she's got that poison ivy. I got it under control with the Dawn dishwashing liquid and some strange bugs that might have been crawling on her. They're not any longer. And she's back to hunting bugs. Feeling a little better. No more seizures. But she has been sweating. But she learned how to lick ice, and boy, does she like that. And it didn't give her any seizures. I'm so glad. I can't believe it. I just can't. What else has gone on? I had to reset the codes in the dash again the hard way. Or the simple way, depending how you look at it, just by disconnecting the battery with more new tools I had to buy, because Kitty Poos told me this thing was so perfect and so awesome and wonderful and terrific, it would just fly through 2 states. Don't bring my tools. Yeah, that's what they said. Anyhow, even though they couldn't get the key in and out of the ignition. Because it was so busted. Oh, shit. Never mind. And it rattled and clanged down the road. Wouldn't stay in a lane. Yeah, don't bring your tools. It's perfect. Yep. Alright, so hopefully you get a mechanic tomorrow and get some more stuff done. What else did I do today to it? I couldn't get a tool. I needed to pull the spark plug wires. It's a specialty tool. Couldn't get one. I got a part number for it and couldn't even get one off of fucking Mac. They wouldn't sell it to me. Fucking bastards. And I couldn't get one off of Snap-on. I couldn't even get a hold of Snap-on and try to talk to one Snap-on guy. He told me to go fuck myself. Yeah. Told you how Texas people are. And what else did I work on? Tons of phone calls, research, online stuff, parts, bought more parts. I'm going to take a chance and get this new mechanic to put the idler arm in and pulley, because it runs the front belts, and I did not tell you that it felt like one of the belts was slipping. That was supposed to have been replaced by Patriot GMC dealership last year. That lied about half the work that they did. So we're going to find out tomorrow about some more lies. But I've written about them all over the web, so I hope they rot in fucking hell. And, what else? Oh, we found a Sonic. Jesus Christ. So we can get some cheap food in our tummies and super duper pooper cold drinks. Not too expensive. And I don't know why Texas is so strange, but I called like 16 places today looking for a Slurpee or an Icy or a Slushy with like, you know, total like tiny ice. You know, like a margarita on ice with caffeine like a Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper. None of that. Fruity kitty drinks. I was like, oh my God. So I have been suffering, still drinking down hot tea. Because I have not found a way to put tea into something to get it cold and cool and keep it cold and cool in the trucky wucky. So, I do have lots of ice, but I try to keep the dog iced up and cold and cool. And then sometimes I have to drain off the I have to drain off the extra waters. So when I drain off the extra water, I drain it into a bottle, so then we can pour it back on our bodies and we can stay cool. That's what I was going to say. I'm tired and sometimes I lose focus because I am paying attention to her so she doesn't get into fucking trouble. Yeah. Every time she sees me on the phone, it's woo, just like a bad kid. 2 minutes on the mommy's on the phone, they're going to go nuts. So I lose focus on that, so. And what else is it talking about? I'm going to take her. Oh, another door handle broke today. So now the truck has 3 broken doors out of 5. Over half the doors now are busted. Can't get in them at all from the outside. And I'm hoping this isn't going to be a major issue about trying to lock it when you're on the inside, because it's not even wanting to lock and unlock at all, right? Oh, God. And what else? I think that's it. I think we're caught up. I think we got tomorrow going. Okay, much better than today, because I just figured we were going to fucking die here. I got to tell you, because I was out of ideas and out of mechanics, and I only found this guy through a guy at one of the car washes we go to sometimes. He has a really nice old classic car, and we've been talking. He's a nice guy, and I pestered him for a mechanic, and he hunts mechanics. He's a mechanic hunter. He buys and sells used cars and turns them over, and he has like 7 of them at a time, so he's got to have a mechanic. Yeah, and he's always looking for a reasonable mechanic so he can make money. And so I pester him for his leftover mechanics. So it's working pretty good. Yep, that's it. That's what I think. Yep, that's it. So hopefully, I don't know, but working on it. Got a much better mechanic. And I'm going to pester him as much as I can, because if these guys are affordable, I got to do what I got to do, because I don't want to fucking work in Colorado. And they don't give a shit, and they don't care. They're all spoiled and rich, and they just don't care. All of them, and they don't want to work. Texans want to work. Texans will work for cash. Texans will work for PayPal. Texans will work for credit cards. 2 of my mechanics I already paid. One I paid on his PayPal account. He had it like within seconds. He made himself his money. But then the fucking piece of shit never showed up for his appointment he made for me 4 days later, today. He was a no-show. Yeah, that's all right. I hope he gets exactly what he deserves. Made me wait 4 fucking days, and he didn't have enough balls to tell me he wasn't going to show up. Yeah. And then my other mechanic, he gets paid. He has a way to get paid up by credit card off his cell phone. So, yeah, Texans have it going on. They're not in a big city, big town, big state, but they have figured it out. That's right. They have. So we're going to try and get as much done and fixed as we can, however I can, because there were still things I didn't do, and I was just going to slide by, like still trying to drive it 10,000 feet up and over 1,000 miles to Colorado with no brakes. Yeah. And the squealing idler arm that's shot in the front, along with all the leaking still and other broken drivetrain parts and everything else. But maybe I won't have to. I don't know. I don't know how good and how bad and how cheap, how much time we can be here for. It's hot badly all the time, and big storm coming off the Louisiana coast has helped tremendously, because I looked on my Super NOAA radar, and it has pushed a little bit of a storm towards where we are, kind of a tiny bit. And here, when you look up in the sky like today with that Louisiana storm, we had a few fucking clouds in the sky, and they were clouds that caused shade. So I'm happy for that. So I feel sorry for everybody in the storm, of course, but over here, it's helped tremendously for us. All right, so that's it for what's going on. Keeping everybody up as much as I can. Here she goes. She's going on a bug hunt. She's hunting bugs. And recently, she decided to chase a cat. Poor little homeless cat, skinny and all alone. It was dumped. But yeah, she's hunting bugs. There she is, 15, with cancer, poison ivy, heart murmur, thyroid problem, pancreas, liver problems, grand mal seizures, and hunting. Hunting for bugs. Yep. And she likes to play with some of them in the grass. I'm just hoping she don't meet nothing bad down in there. It's like living with an accident 24/7 with her. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, I'm so worn. Yeah, I'm very worn from the dog and the truck and the truck and the dog and the dog and the truck and the truck and the dog. Yep. 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 Well, thanks for your time, guys. Don't forget to click and subscribe on my YouTube channel, The Rock and Road Show. Donate if you can. We're still broke down and stuck here. It still could be a very long journey. Still $6,000 in estimated damages of stuff that I haven't even touched, like the draining rear main seal and the front main seal and the reservoir that's broken and busted and leaking, the brake one and the oil pan and the transmission. So, but we're not going to probably get that fixed here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. That's thousands and thousands of dollars that I just don't have. So, and that's it. Click and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Donate if you can. I got a donation thing on the Facebook page also. That's it. Have a good time.